Alright, welcome back. So, I often get asked how to change the MFDs, the multifunction displays inside the cockpits. So, I'm just going to make a quick video, and I will, the next time I get asked about the displays, I will post the link to this video. So, if you're watching this, this is what I've done. Right, so, first of all, you need to type MFD in the search. Well, you don't have to. You could just go down and find it. So for aeroplanes, there are 3 switches, and the 4th switch is it zooms in. Now this is for your Maverick camera or your T-Pod camera. It'll just like a zoom state. Helicopters have 4. So I don't have many top-tier helicopters, and I don't know if I've got any helicopters that have got 4 MFDs, but we'll have a look at that later. So yeah, so MFD 1, 2 and 3, and then there's a zoom button. So these are the ones that you just need to know. Just type MFD in the search bar. Okay, so I'm in the Typhoon. So we've got 3 MFDs. We've got number 1 that we can cycle through. We've got number 2, and then we've got number 3. And they're not always in that order in all the planes. Some planes are different. But if you notice on the middle one, I can get the map on the middle one, but I can't get the map on the other 2. So, as I said, every plane is slightly different, and they have slightly different rules. But on the left-hand side, left and right-hand side can have the same things. This is the T-Pod. If I zoom in, that is a T-Pod, and that's in, I think that's in White Hot. If I do it again, I get a normal camera, and then if I press that zoom button, you can see it it's zoomed right in. You can't hardly see it, it's that far zoomed in. I'll look at target and then I can zoom in later. So you can have thermal, you can have normal camera, you have the radar itself, and then we have the thermal camera with an artificial horizon, and then we get the radar warning, and it also shows you your radar slew as well. So that's your radar warnings. And then you've got a stores page, which is fairly useful. You can see at a glance what you've got: Brimstone, Paveway, AMRAM. It's all pretty cool. It's very cool in VR. Yeah, so you get the map there. So the middle one is the only one with the map on it, and the right one is the other one. So let me show you the radar screen. I usually have radar warning on this side and radar on that side. And this is random. So if you don't have a T-Pod, you won't get that, obviously. And sometimes if you've just got Mavericks, you'll get the Maverick camera or similar. So it just depends on your loadout, really. Right, let me go and find a plane. Okay, so I've soft locked this plane. As you can see, the MFD at the bottom left, it tells me it's a MiG-15. But if you notice, it doesn't tell you what radar mode I'm in. The radar on the side tells you that you're in TrackIR scan. If I switch over to search, it doesn't actually tell you what mode you're in on the MFD, so it's quite tricky to use. But as I said, if you soft lock something, it will tell you what plane it is, and it'll tell you if it's a rocket as well or a missile. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Let me just lock something on the ground. Alright, let me see if I can attack one of these AAA things. Right, so put the T-Pod there. The T-Pod should be there. Okay, go back to here, and I should be able to see it on the MFDs, but for some reason in test flight, oh it does get rendered. It's rendered there. Look, it's just got rendered, but the TV screen doesn't render it, but the thermal does. So, as you can see on that side, it's it doesn't really work in test flight. So as you can see, I can zoom in and I can zoom out. Yeah, the thermal seems to work. You can see the vehicle, but on this screen it's invisible. You can see the exhaust gas, but I wanted to show you, it's a bit fiddly, but yeah, as I said, the zoom is quite, it's fun to watch, but it's not so much any tactical use to you. Let's try a different plane. Right, so we're in a Hornet this time. Just a 12.71, not the Super Hornet. 3 MFDs, the one in the middle, that is one of the Maverick cameras. I don't know which one it is. I've got 2 Mavericks on. So we have, on this particular mode, we've got the Q, the radar Q, so we just look at a plane and just try and soft lock it or hard lock it. On this side it's the similar thing, but we have the radar left and right, and we have the radar up and down. And what we need to do, when we see a target on the radar, the targets appear on both, we need to make sure that the enemy are inside this yellow box, and then once they're inside the yellow box, I can soft lock them, in TWS anyway, TrackIR scan. So I'll turn around and I'll try and show you. Okay, so we want to, we're looking for these 2 planes ahead of us. There we go, there we go. So I can soft lock them because they're inside the yellow box. You can see those 2 planes are inside the yellow box, so I can soft lock them with TrackIR scan. If I move them outside by moving the dish down, I can't soft lock them anymore. I can't even hard lock them either. I know they're there, but I just can't soft lock them. So what I need to do is tilt the dish. Okay, I need to tilt the dish to make sure they're inside the yellow box. Then I can soft lock them. Alright, so if you want to manually move your radar dish and your Q thing, you need to turn this off. This should be a toggle while you're flying, to be honest, I think. So cyclic target switching of aircraft. So if you turn that off, you will then have to go to controls. Okay, so there is your up, down, left, right of your target Q. And there's your radar tilt up and down. So yeah, you've got a button for up and down, but the left and right, the left and right moves the dish left and right as well automatically. So yeah, those 3 buttons, up, down, left, right, and then you've got your tilt up and down. Alright, so yeah, that's basically it really. You just assign 3 buttons or 4 buttons. I couldn't find any helicopters with 4 MFDs. I don't have any. I couldn't find any, so I'm sure there are some, but I don't have any. But yeah, that's all it is, just 3 buttons and a zoom button. They're quite useful. They're a bit of a novelty. They're not something that you need to know, because you've always got that external camera. It's just fun to use sometimes. But yeah, people have been asking how do you do it, so this is the video that says buying 3 buttons. But that's it. That's all it was. So anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.